Hey, welcome back. So we are in part 2 of this little mini series of me just trying to share my story because it's been in April, so in another couple months, it'll be 10 years. So when I get a question, it's really hard for me to answer it at this point because I can't condense 10 years worth of everything into a really short answer. So in this video, this series, this part, I'm going to talk about when my Lyme journey began. So for me, that was in April 2014, which is only a couple months away from being 10 years ago, which is absolutely mind-blowing. I never thought, even at my worst, that it would be a thing that I've been dealing with for this long, but it is. So 2014, I was bitten. I went up to the clinic. The nurse practitioner thought it was a spider bite. I didn't know any better. I didn't question it. I took the ointment and went on my way. My symptoms did start right away, even looking back on that chart note from the clinic. When she asked if I'd been tired, if I'd had any aches and pains, I had a reoccurring sore throat. I had been exhausted, and I do remember being exhausted. I remember it feeling like I had mono again. I explained it by saying, you know what, I've been so busy. I've been training for this half marathon and I've been doing my yoga teacher training. I must just be getting a cold. My knees hurt because I've been sitting on the ground in the teacher training. I just kept giving it basically an excuse or an explanation. I didn't actually slow down and look what was happening. So that was kind of the beginning of it. That was from April until August. And then it was on an August morning, I woke up and I couldn't lift my arm higher than here, no more than parallel to the floor. I didn't have full range of motion. I again explained it as something else. I thought I must have pinched something in yoga teacher training when we were doing inversions. So I kind of explained it away until about 3 weeks later, I woke up and it happened to the other side. And that's when I knew there was something happening and it wasn't making sense anymore. I'd been up to the walk-in clinic. The doctor said, well, you had tendonitis on this side and now it's on this side because you've been compensating with the other side. And I was like, not in 3 weeks, that doesn't make any sense. So that is when I knew something wasn't right and I actually started paying attention and I quit explaining everything away. I think that's a really common thing that a lot of people do. I've heard it from many people, especially when you're busy, life's happening around you. You don't have time to get sick, so it's really easy to just explain it as something else and keep going. So for me, that's when it all started.